Nice to meet you. I'm Grace Wright. I'm going to give you a quick overview of my story and why I have stayed with Arbonne for 21 years. Using the products has been absolutely amazing and life-changing for me. Why I said no to the business and where I am 21 years later. So like I said, I looked into Arbonne 21 years ago, and I originally came to Arbonne. The lady I was babysitting for, working multiple jobs. I was a fill-in babysitter nonetheless. I was going into debt every single day and was praying for a new job, and my mascara was gluing my eyes shut. So I walk in, she's talking to me about the Arbonne party she just went to, gives me a mascara to try. It's like, it's amazing, you're gonna love it, and I need to know that something is real and you're not lying to me. So I took it home and I slept in it for 3 days. Would put more on, go to work, put more on, or wash around it, put more on, go to bed, because I wanted to see if I was gonna have a reaction. Because going into debt, I needed to know that the money I was spending on this mascara was worth it. We have a 90-day money-back guarantee, so you do not need to do that. And fast forward, I come back, I'm babysitting again for her a few days later, and she starts to whisper, and she goes, "Can I talk to you about our acne line?" Because my face was all broken out, and y'all, I constantly look like a meat pizza. You can look at my before and after photos, probably above or below this, wherever you're watching. And I was like, yeah, why are you whispering? It's all over my face. It's all over my back. I could not wear tank tops like this at all. And she started going into ingredients that Arbonne uses, their ingredient policy, why they do and don't do what they use, and how they source things, and where their products are grown or their ingredients are grown, all this stuff. And it just started to make sense. So I'm putting my order in, and it was obviously cheaper for me as at a discount. So she asked if I would consider looking at Arbonne as a business, to which I was very rude. I was like, I drive tractors. I refuse to sell lipstick. And she smiled and she said, "We have a company car you can earn. It's a white Mercedes." And I was like, I hate cars. I want to pick up. And she goes, "We have trips you can earn." I was like, "To where? Are they real? Who do you know that's been on one?" Fast forward, I still said no. And a question that she asked, I couldn't shake. And that was, if you keep doing what you're doing right now, where will you be in 5 years? And do you like it? And I did not. I was going into debt. The second question was, if something happened to the main income earner in your family, how many months could you survive off of what you have in a savings account? I didn't even have a savings account. I was going into debt. I was living on my credit card. Then she told me to think of a number that was a lot of money. And I came up with a large 6-figure number, and I blurted it out, and she smiled and she said, "Someone in Arbonne is making that per month." To see what's typical, go to earnings.arbonne.com. But it took them less than 5 years to do it. And I still said no, took my products, because the things that made me know that I wouldn't work this business well was I was afraid of speaking in front of people. I had major fear of rejection. I'm one of 10 children, and I just knew my family was not going to be supportive. And to this day, most of them do not let me service them as my clients or help them with their nutrition or skincare. And I didn't grow up doing home presentations. We lived in the middle of nowhere on a farm. It's, all the things that came with it. I was not coachable. I hadn't even heard of personal development. That wasn't even on my radar yet. What shifted was that within a week, people were asking me what I was doing to my skin, because it was healing my skin. Within 2 weeks, and the photos you're going to see are me after using products for 2 weeks, I was way worse than that. My roommate, who is now my sister-in-law, swore she would only ever use Clinique and nothing else. She was stealing my products and loving the results, and she signed up as a consultant before my first presentation. So then it turned into, let's go. So fast forward, the first trip I earned was to the Atlantis Resort in the Bahamas, and I've actually been there twice now. Y'all, Arbonne takes you on amazing vacations, and it's for 2 people, all-inclusive resorts. It's worth it. It's a lot of money that I probably would never have spent on a vacation like that. I didn't grow up like that. My little children, I just earned my 7th trip with Arbonne, and my 2-year-old will now know what it is like to go on vacation and swim with dolphins. That is such a gift. So what I'm asking is that you just listen to what we're sharing with an open heart and an open mind, because I was not praying for this. I literally got in my car that day and said, God, I asked for a new job. I did not ask to sell face wash. Little did I know that the personal growth that I would do over the years, the more coachable I became. The car's real, y'all. We are in qualification for the car. And it works when you work. So did I work consistently the entire time? No. Once I built a business, did I make a paycheck the entire time? Yes. What do you need this to be? Do you want this to be just a little bit of breathing room for a couple $100, $500 a month? Do you know right now, statistically, that every single person's expenses has gone up over $1,000 a month? No one got, in the last 5 years, no one got a $12,000 a month or a year raise. You can. If you need it to be $5,000 a month, I can show you. I'm doing it. If you need it to be $22,000 a month, I can show you. I'm doing it. What do you need Arbonne to be for you? What if it could just be that vehicle without you having to be tied to something, and your story, you getting to shift it? Because people go to bed at night stressed about their bills, not usually about their wrinkles. I had to give up people pleasing, fear of rejection, fear of what if it fails. I can speak in front of people now. It actually brings me great joy to teach you how to be healthier. So if nothing else, thank you for jumping on to look into what it is more for you. And I currently now, the success I've seen through Arbonne, we're able to buy the house we're in. I was able to start a salon. I still own that salon. I have 2 children. And the difference is, at my salon, I have to physically be there to make an income. Every day I wake up and I have people that have placed orders, and I'm being paid on that every Tuesday from the business that I've built and the people that I'm helping. So get cozy and let's jump in.